I wanted to talk about the vocabulary war, or the war on vocabulary that we have going on with the left. Now, I noticed that a lot of people are calling the left liberals, and we really need to stop that. I've talked about this in the comments before, and I would really like to see the community rally together and try to convince people to stop calling them liberals. Liberals, everything. They're not liberals. Leftists, they're communists, they are authoritarian. A true liberal is like a classical liberal, which would be like Sargon of Akkad or Dave Rubin, which, I mean, they aren't really true conservatives, but I mean, these are people that are being lumped in with conservatives because many of their ideas are at least closer to ours, and I say that as a conservative, than they are to, the left. The left is really not liberal anymore. I mean, there are people who may be voting on the left because they are liberal, but, they kind of missed that, the left has changed. The left has really changed, and a lot of people don't know. But, so besides calling the left liberals, which we need to stop, another war on vocabulary would, of course, be undocumented versus unauthorized versus, undocumented immigrants or versus unauthorized immigrant versus illegal immigrant versus illegal alien versus what I like to call them, invader. So we need to be more conscious of which words we use. We need to use stronger language because the left is trying to make us use like softer language to describe these people who have, this behavior, whether it's themselves where they are tricking us into calling them liberals when they are leftists, because true liberals are not what we're talking about. But we keep calling them liberals, and we need to stop. So I hope that all of my viewers will, try to talk to people and say, let's do this. If we can spread this the way we spread a lot of stuff. So, I've put this out there. I'm putting this out there again in this video form. I think we've caught on really well to calling illegals, to not calling them undocumented, to calling them illegal immigrants, and then to get stronger, like I said, you can go illegal alien or invader, and we need to do the same thing with using the word liberal. We need to stop using the word liberal for leftists, and we need to really get the conservative community to stop calling them liberals, as well as, I don't know if we can get the alt-right. That's the thing, is the alt-right have many more viewers, but they tend to be very stubborn and act a little bit like leftists, which is why we call them alt-light. I mean, not just because they're not alt-right, but I would say that they're lighter than conservatives. They tend to not want to take a strong stance about things, and I think that's different from being, I'm not alt-right, because I don't agree with the Jew hate on the alt-right, and I don't agree with, the idea of a socialist state, but with white people. I would like America, the America that I thought I was growing up in. That's what I want. When I grew up and I learned about the Constitution and they told us stuff like, oh no, we don't give money to illegal aliens. They have to work hard and they have to find a way to survive for 10 years before they can even apply for the lies I was told by my teachers growing up. I mean, or things changed. I don't know. But either way, I moved to New York City and I found out all of this stuff was not true. I met people who were immigrants who, I think you at least have to be a legal resident, but I wouldn't be shocked. But they get it so easily. And it doesn't take 10 years to be a citizen. I have a friend who became a citizen in 3 years. So, but she voted for Trump, so. But, I mean, yeah, it's insane. So anyway, the whole point of this video was that we need to stop calling them liberals. We need to call them leftists. And we need to, just in general, we need to be mindful of the left. The left basically, telling us what language to use. And we need to push back and make a point of, as much as possible. If you're in Canada, it might be illegal. But for those of us who are in America, we should do it full force. Definitely make a point of using language that's going to tick the left off. Alright, thanks for stopping by my channel. I will see you all next time.